the freak is up, Tube Roach Nation? Today, I made this. I lied. I made this about in 2 weeks, probably. Finished it like 2 days ago. I recorded the process of me making this, like I usually do, but I didn't talk over it that much. I don't know. Wasn't really feeling it. But I guess now I'm gonna just edit them together and talk over it. But this is how she turned out. If you care to see the process, you're in the right place. Anyways, this was I got this like flute thing at the Renaissance Festival. At first I thought it was the Ocarina of Time, but because look, from Zelda, this isn't how the Ocarina of Time is shaped. So I don't know what this is. If anyone knows what this is, let me know down below. Let me know. But it's cool. I found it. Someone left it in the woods. I feel really bad because it probably was like a good $60 and I got it for free. And I know that's bad karma, bad juju. I should have just left it. Because if I left something in the woods, I would hope no one takes it. Karma's a bitch, and you should have known better. And I don't know if you can tell, but my throat, I'm not sick, I swear. My throat's dry, losing my voice. Don't worry, girl, I'm not sick, I swear. Anyway, so if you hear me coughing or my throat is like crunchy, I'm sorry. Alright, so these are my watercolors I use, and I really just started with the background, like skyline buildings, because I knew I wanted the background to be just like a bunch of buildings, and I usually like to do buildings in like dark red or purple, because I feel like it just gives. So I just started painting the purple in. It's very satisfying and easy to do. I left all the windows, the spaces for the windows open, because I knew I wanted to do it like yellow, orange windows, because it contrasts good with like purple buildings. Okay, while I was editing this, I realized I didn't even like explain like how I started the drawing, but I have my 3 characters. The girl with the guitar that you saw, and I also have this dude. So I was like, I want to draw my girly today. So I basically sketch up in my journal, little shots of like ideas. So there's her like walking with her guitar on her back down the sidewalk, and then I was like, I want the city behind her while she's sitting on a bench. And then I'm like, okay, I picked that one, so boom. So I got this. I didn't end up doing the moon, I just realized. That didn't make the cut, but boom. And that's basically how I started painting. And I'm gonna throw it right back to you. Anyways, so this is me just adding more layers, because the thing about watercolor is you need a lot of layers for it to look thick, to look dense, to look good. It takes a lot of layers. Just like any medium, I feel like you really just need layers until it starts looking good. But I started adding like red to give it like a red tone in the purple, which was pretty nice. I also was just thinking about like a lot of the art I do is like buildings, robots, people, and then like flowers, trees with faces, stuff like that. And I think it's interesting to think about why we make art and like why we decide to paint or draw the things that we do. And I think it's just interesting, the dynamic between like man-made things and nature and like buildings and the universe. I think that's a dynamic I use a lot in my art, because it's easy to just be like, oh, I like drawing buildings. But when you really just sit down and think about like why your art is expressing itself in a certain way. It's like your subconscious trying to say something. It's like we observe the world around us and use it to create our art, and something that speaks through your point of view. And I think I'm in a constant battle with trying to stay grounded and like listen to nature and being clouded by the world we created. And like buildings to me are just like big metal beams of like light pollution and like walls that we confine ourselves. It's like we just get trapped by our own creations. Because like cities, when you think about it, are very gray toned, made to not be appealing view. Like it blocks the sky, it blocks like signs of nature. It's like this big giant steel wall of trees, like man-made artificial trees that we've created that just like create more problems for ourselves. And the way we live is just so, what's it called, self-defeating. Sometimes I'm just like, what am I even talking about? Like, what are you like a girl can yap for like a minute and a half straight about like what a building means to me. Like, be fucking for real. I feel like when I'm watching these, I'm like the devil on my shoulder. I'm like, you sound like a fucking idiot. Hey, you sound like a fucking idiot. And that's all I gotta say about that. And I'm gonna throw it back to you. But yeah, in like nature, I draw a lot of nature too. And nature has answers for you. And when you're ready to hear them, you'll hear them. And you'll get those answers that you've needed. That's why I really like drawing trees with faces, because they're trying to speak to you. You just gotta hear it in the silence and stop being drowned by the sounds that we make as humans, the distractions. Okay, wait, I forgot to show y'all what I got from Spirit. Since it's spooky October time, I've been to Spirit probably like 5 times so far. I got the Batman mask. This shit is so hard. And it is from the newer Batman, which is slowly becoming one of my favorite Batmans, dare I say. But this mask is the most epic thing I've ever owned. It's amazing. But wait, there's more. This is even cooler. A mother flippin' Joker mask. And yes, the eyebrows and the mouth move. This shit is so cool. It kind of broke already, but it's fine. I just put these on I have these on my wall in my room right now. It's everything. It's literally everything. It's so cool. I love them. I love masks. I'm obsessed. I want more on my wall. I showed y'all my little flute or whatever this is. And also, like, what is JC? But wait, there's literally more. This is actually the coolest thing I've ever owned in my life. I got it from the Renaissance Festival. Do not play. Like, there was this little hobbit. I've been wanting a sword. I have wanted a real sword. It's not real. It needs to be sharpened. I mean, no, it's not real. But, like, I've been wanting a nice sword like this for so long. And I was looking there, and everything was so expensive. Everything was so pricey, which is fine. But, like, even a wooden toy sword was, like, $37. I was like, they had keyblades from Kingdom Hearts, like the key swords. I wanted one of those. $90. It's fine, I get it. It takes a long time to make those and the inflation. But I saw this. It may be small, It may be a tiny little blade, but don't judge a book by its cover. No, this is the coolest thing. I'm gonna put it on my wall, but I also, like, I want to wear it. I want to wear it out. Like, is that illegal? Do I need a license for this? No, this is so sick. I'm so glad I found it. I found it at this, like, Hobbit hut, too. It was, like, it's Lord of the Rings. You can see the words. The Lord of the Rings gibberish down there. Do not play. And then the holder for it is sick, too. There's, like, this, like, leather strap. Woo-wee, like, tell me about it. And it was only like $65, which is still a lot, but compared to like the wooden swords I was looking at that were like $37, $50, I was like, okay. And it goes sick with my fit, like, details, 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 details. Say it with me now. Some of the funnest part of this whole painting journey. Details. Making the buildings look dirty. Get up in those cracks and crevices. Let's get up in those... Let's get up in those divots. Let's get up in those brickwork. Let's get up in that moisture that collects on brick. Let's get up in that crummy cracks in the cement. Let's get up in that depth. Everybody now. Details, that's what really matters. The beginning of the painting is gonna look horrible. When you start anything, it's gonna look bad. Details. This is when it all comes together. It's when it all comes together. It's when it finally looks good. It's when you can finally be proud of something for once in your life. I yapped about damn near everything on the face of the earth except for what my painting is. Y'all, I've just had a long week. I've had a long week. I haven't had alone time in a week. And if you know me, I need my alone time. So my brain's really scatterbrained. I just feel like I need to yap. So about the painting. This is the city that my character lives in. This, like, guitar playing siren girl. This is the city. The City of Limbs. That's what it's called. The City of Limbs. And her name, she doesn't have a name. I cannot think of a name for the life of me for this girl. She's a bird character. She's a siren. She's part bird. So, some kind of bird name. I'm not sure though, because I don't know. It's so difficult, girl names. Like, I know a lot of guy names that I like. But girl names? Let me know if you have a name for her. Give me some pretty bird names. Or like angel names. Something bird like wings. She's like part crow. Alright, this is the end. Basically, I didn't film the last part, but I draw my characters in black and white, pen, ballpoint pen to be exact, and then I cut them out, and I leave like this white border around them, which I really like the pop that it gives. And I just glued her on the bench. It looks real clean. I love her shoes. The shoes, I very much inspired by like Sonic. I love Sonic's shoes. I don't know, like the little, like just the chunkiness, the style, I love it. And the city looks good. I wasn't trying to make the clouds pink, but someone was like, oh, I like the pink clouds. And I was like, okay, I guess that'll fly. I was trying to do them red, but I think they still look fine. So now I have my little collection going, and I want to eventually turn these into prints and frame these. But we have her in the city of limbs, him at the bar, him, the trees, the sea of trees, him in his house with homeboy terrorizing him. Yeah, I really like my little collection going on, and I really like my style. It's really hard to have a style, or to distinguish a style. It does take a long time, and I mean like years. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching that video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below. Let me know what. But anyways, it is so fall. It is so fall outside right now. It's windy as fuck. It's windy as hell, and it's just cold. Like it's cold when I got a long sleeve on. Like, you see my masks? That's where I ended up putting them, there and there, just hanging up on my little pins right here. I don't know where I want to put my sword though. I think I want to put him either up here, like hanged up sideways, or do I need my sword easily accessible? Should I put it somewhere else, like right above my bed, like right above under my pillow? Oh, and if you don't want to hear me yap, I would suggest following my TikTok. I put the same kind of videos of me like doing my drawings on TikTok and Instagram, or my shorts. But these are for the girlies. These videos are for the yappers, are for the trappers, the hustlers. Thank you for watching, if you watched or if you even care. I'll see you in the next one.